Hey everyone, welcome back to Whiskey Blooded. My name is Dave. Thanks for joining me here today. Great to see you again. It's Sunday. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I did myself. My kid turned 2 years old, so it was a fun weekend for me. Last week I had asked you guys our question of the week, how many distilleries have you visited? And we got a lot of different answers. So thank you so much for all your feedback. It was cool to hear your different stories. A couple of you have been to a lot of different places, so that's really neat to hear. To answer the question for myself, I said I'd do this every week. I'd answer the question that I asked you guys. I myself have been to 4 distilleries. They're all here in Michigan. I've never been to, nope, I've been to 5 distilleries, sorry. All here in Michigan and then one outside of Michigan. I've never been to a distillery in Kentucky. That is my goal to do once my friends actually commit to going with me to drive down to Kentucky and do the whole tour. So I've been to 5, they're all fun, they're all unique. I've been to ones that they're a room no bigger than this and they have a still in there and they're making whiskey, or one of them was doing vodka, whiskey, and gin. And then I've been to ones that are a little bit bigger. So, you know, that have, the biggest one I've been to was probably about, not a huge facility, but probably about 10,000 square feet. So I haven't been to, you know, the big ones in Kentucky. I haven't been to any of those. So welcome back to the channel. I was looking through what I wanted to do this week. We're sort of running out of options. A lot of my collection has now been gone through with you guys, which is pretty cool. But I've probably got about 10, 20 more, as well as we haven't even gone into other spirits at all, and we haven't nearly taken a big enough journey into Scotch, so the channel still has a lot of room to grow. But this week I figured I'd review Johnny Drum. I haven't done this for you guys yet, and I got this a couple months ago, and I tried it, and I never actually went through the whole process of reviewing it, so we're going to do that here today. So this is Johnny Drum. It is a bottle by the, it says on the bottle here, bottled by Johnny Drum Distilling Company, Bardstown, Kentucky. But we know that better as the Kentucky Bourbon Distillers or Willett. So this is, from at least what I found, just, you know, a very characteristic whiskey from them, meaning good, and I'm excited to review it for you guys here today. It comes with a brown wax seal on it, as you can see here. It is a, what does this one come out at? A 50.5% alcohol by volume, so this one is a math 101 proof. It is $40 for me. I got it for $40. So I don't know what it's running you guys. I think you can get it a little cheaper, but I paid $40 for this one. So let's do our thing. Let's pour this guy out and let's do the review and get this show on the road. There we go. Comes with a screw cap, no cork. All right. Yeah, there we go. We'll go like this. There we go. So, Johnny Drum, private stock, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. We drink a lot of Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey on this channel, don't we? I really do like Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. I've tried from different states and everything too, but I really like it coming straight from Kentucky. So, here is a piece of paper and here is the color. Let's see, try maybe there. There you go. The color on this one is a light copper. Got some brown to it, but a light copper with some gold in it. The nose. Ooh, that is a good nose. I forgot how good the nose was on this. It's a lot of cinnamon and spice. It's a lot of oak. Some cherry. Some little bit of leather, but a lot of like spicy, the cherries, the oak, the wood, a little bit of vanilla, and just a very small underlying maple nose to it, which is quite neat. So as for the taste, a little different than I remember it. Like I said, I tried it I think about 3 months ago when I opened this bottle. Ooh, good amount of heat on that one. Very much like the nose. You get a lot of bite, a lot of oak, a lot of wood right up front. It's got this nice little toffee flavor to it. And then after that, it's hot cherries and cinnamon and spicy oak. You taste some of that barrel char. After that, it kind of fades into this leathery oaky taste near the back. And then when it finishes, it's just a little more of that sizzling kind of hot cherry taste at the end. So and at the end there, that leather effect kind of finishes off. It's a little dry on the end for me. Finishes about medium. About medium on the finish. So let's try it with some water. We'll put a couple drops in here. We'll put some water in there. Won't put too much, 101 proof. Try to get it somewhere down around that 80 mark. So while we're doing that, this is the part where we think about the question for the following week. Think about the question for the following week. What do we want to do? Let's do something about... Let's do non-alcohol related question. Let's do... trying to think of a good one. What's the most memorable vacation spot for you, or the most memorable vacation that you took? And I'm thinking about this because I'm thinking, damn, I really need to go on vacation. Like, I didn't go anywhere for a Christmas break, so I just stayed around home, and I should have gone somewhere with the family. But what is your most memorable vacation spot? Like the city, state, country. You know, was it Kentucky? Did you go to the Bourbon Trail? Was it going to Los Angeles? Was it going to San Francisco? Italy? You know, tell me what your best vacation spot was. Not the whole story, but just the spot it was at. So that would be really cool to hear from you guys. See where you've traveled. So I thought that would be fun. I'll answer that one next week. Ooh, a lot more of that maple vanilla after we add the water into this one. This might be good. Yeah, just a lot more maple, vanilla, a lot more of those oaky flavors. If I had to guess, actually good call, does this one have an age statement on it? This one does not have an age statement on it. If I had to guess, it's probably between 6 and 8. But yeah, that really opens up those more savory flavors. That really turns it into like a maple cherry bomb. In the middle, it's a lot of maple, a lot of vanilla, a lot of cherry, just like the nose was. And then in the finish, so what this water is doing is it's taking that oak spice bite and moving it towards the end. So in the middle here, we're just tasting a lot more of those, like I said, more savory flavors, which is actually quite good. Different, but good. So this is a more mellow, quote unquote smoother, a lot more of those savory flavors, whereas the initial was a lot more oak, a lot more bite, a lot more, you know, gritty whiskey taste. So it really depends on what you like. I don't say one's better than the other. What do I think about this guy? You see my official sign. I got chalk finally. Hey, look at that. So now I have my board and my sign, and hopefully you guys can read it here okay. So we'll just kind of keep this here until the end of the review. Excuse me, until the end of the review, and then we'll fill it in. So what do I think about this? Yeah, I think it's a whiskey we need to start talking about more. I don't hear much about it. I wish I did hear more about it, you know, at least for them. Maybe I don't. Maybe I want to keep this kind of to myself. I think it's quite good. I really do. I think it's, the only thing that bothers me in the very initial taste is the finish is a little too of that, like I said, that leathery, maybe a little bit unbalanced on the finish. But, and that's becoming, as I continue going through whiskeys, I notice the finish is becoming more and more important to me. So that's really something I keep my eye on. But I still think it's a really good overall whiskey. Price point's good. Pretty normal bottle. You're buying a 101 proof. You're buying it at a good price point. You're buying a Kentucky Straight Bourbon whiskey from a known distiller. So I like it. I'm going to put it at, so here's the hard part about doing this chalk thing is it's not easy for me to write on it. Maybe I'll just pull it and then take it back so I can surprise you guys. So, judge's scorecard says, I'm going to put it at an 89 out of 100. So I'm just keeping it out of that excellent range, that 90 plus range. And I think that's fair. I think it's a good whiskey. I think it's a lot like these whiskeys that we've seen from Kentucky Bourbon Distillers. Some of them are very, very good, but they're just short of excellent. I'm not sure, you know, what exactly they would change to get it more excellent. Maybe a little bit different on the mash bill. I didn't look up the mash bill on this one actually, but maybe a little bit different. Maybe add a little bit more rye, might balance it out a little more. But other than that, it's a great buy, great value, great everything. Just short of completely excellent. So let me know what you guys think. We will see you next week. The weekends have been easier for the videos. So if you guys haven't noticed, I've kind of been doing like Friday, Saturday, Sundays. So the weekends have become easier. It's just way easier for me to do it with kids and work and family, and it takes time to set all this up now. So weekends are probably going to be more the normal. No more, you know, Wednesday drinking of whiskey. So we'll probably be doing more weekends. So thanks for joining me. I hope you guys had fun here, and you have and are still having fun on my whiskey journey here. It's been great. We're approaching 2,000 subscribers. So shameless plug. Click the freaking subscribe button below if you're watching this right now. Do it. I appreciate that. It's nice to see the channel grow and you guys appreciating what I do. I'll keep churning out videos here for you in 2017. Hopefully about one a week, maybe one every other week, depending on how things go. But it's been a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much. I will see you next time. My name is Dave. This is Whiskey Blooded, and go have yourself a glass of whiskey.